Alright, and welcome back.
As you wish.
We are off. We just escaped the bivouac, and we are in the ruins, it would appear. Oh, there are people things. Mostly just armor trapped in that. That's unfortunate for them. And let's... Ooh.
We have to be careful in here. Place has been open to the wilds for a couple thousand years. Might be a lot of vermin taking shelter here. Four-legged if we're lucky. Two if not.
What happened out there? Windstorm of a kind they only get in Air Glanfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. Glanfathan word is bivouac. To them it's the god's way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Okay. You don't seem too upset about all this. Looks to you, a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking because there's nothing else to be done. Because there's other people you care about who still need you. Okay. Who attacked us? Glanfathans. Those would be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about. Look to be the fangs of Galawain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema, I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. Okay. Let's get going. Still got that strange illness. Let's see here. I don't have anything, it looks like. I thought I grabbed some berries or something. Do I not have those anymore? Huh. Oh well. Let's see, what's this way? That appears to be
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
Check that out in a moment. That appears to be the way forward, so let's see about what's back here. If there's any loot to be had.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
Ooh, camping supplies, a mace. She probably used the mace. Not the torch. Alright.
What you need?
Let's go ahead and fix your equipment here. So, let's see here. It does 9 to 14. That does battle axe is 14 to 20. What does this do? 13 to 19. Oh, same as the battle axe. Torch only does 8 to 13. That does 9 to 14. Huh? Things are changing when I look at them. Alright, let's take a look at this. 8 to 13 crush damage. And 13 to 19. Okay. This does 13 to 19. Alright. That stays the same. 13 to 19. DR reduction. Alright.
Well,
Seems good enough to me. Give her a bit of extra DPS. And my guy doesn't need weapons, so, you know. We have 2 camping supplies, which is excellent. Can we go this way? What's through here?
Those symbols. Just like the tiles.
It would appear that they are the key to the puzzle, probably. It's over here. Some sort of story of some sort on the wall. Alright, what's over here? Ooh, something to kill. Let's go ahead and kill it. Some sort of black ooze. black ooze. Alright. Corpse. Got poleaxe.
Well?
Where'd that slime come from?
Alright. What's this? A viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. I'm gonna use water skin to clear up the ooze. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. Oh. Can't take the gem? Dang. Neat. That doesn't really give me anything, does it? So I just used my water skin for no reason, apparently. Alright, so what do we got? So we got some symbols over here. Oh, let's go through this way. Next. Do some exploration. Oh, hello. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zorip. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. It's okay, I won't hurt you. Zorip recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around its spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. Raise your arms and stand still. Creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Slowly back away. Okay, so it's just defending.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Ooh, got some stuff here. Tattered journal. The small folio is torn in several places and blood is soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. Can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine Engwithan artifact. Fellow who had it said it was a pretty nothing as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging in some ruins, but if he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, then what's worth sneaking past a few painted elves? I'll head to Silentless in the morning. Alright. Cool. So we're gonna put that into relief. Ooh, what's this? Scolder Whelp. And that's dead. Go ahead and take that.
That looks weak. Could be a shortcut.
Crack runs along the wall. Light gust passes through it. We're gonna leave. We're not gonna use that at the moment. I want to check out the face first before we do that. So let's go back, deal with the face. Okay. Hello, face. Alright. Place the gem in the eye socket. The chamber begins to rumble. Stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. I lost things. Release gem. Ah! Let's kill it. Okay. Give me this stuff. Jasper. Nice. And we got some amethyst, Aedra, and minor cloak of protection. Excellent. Let's go ahead and equip me with a minor cloak of protection. +5 fortitude, reflex, and will. That's really good. And we'll go ahead and equip some. Oh, is that any better than what I got? Let's see here. DR5, plus 25% recovery speed. Oh, that's got DR6. Let's do that. And I think that's about it that I can do. Alright. Cool. And let's go ahead and before we do the other thing, I gotta check out the rest of this place. So unfortunately, that means that this little guy is gonna have to die. I think. Oh no, I just went around him. Well, he just, I don't know why he's standing there. What's he guarding? Give scolder meat to the creature. You produce a piece of scolder meat from your pack and toss it on the floor. Now spill out the scent of fresh meat, and its eyes dart between you and the food. It creeps towards the prize, shoving the spear into your grip and snatching the meat with both hands at the last moment. Its gullet quickly devour. Gullet quivers as it devours the flesh in noisy chomps. I gained a Zorp spear. What does that do? That's pretty good. One-handed, 14 to 20 pierce damage. Properties accurate. She could use that. What's it better than? Should be better than something on her. Yeah. We'll look at it later. Neat. So, you know, it's little details like there's just like so much going on like already, like just random little things. Let's go ahead and push on the wall. Despite the damage, stone looks heavy and solid. I'm gonna push on it myself. Push with all your might, and the crack begins to spread. Finally, you feel the ancient masonry give way. The wall crashes down, revealing a circular room ahead. Ooh. Got some earthquaking happening. I got good might, so I think that's why that worked. Ooh. Let's attack that. Have you do your ability. Knock it down. Nice. Alright.
Fresh air in here. I think we found an exit. Sounds like the storm path, too.
Oh, some spiders. That looks to be the bridge from before. Yep, that is the bridge from before. Alright. Seem to be winning just fine. Anything over here interesting? Nope. Okay, dope. Nothing over here. Let's go through here. Kill the spider. Ooh, hello. Let's have you knock down that big spider. Not many wounds, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright, we killed it. What do we got? Spear spider.
As you wish.
I do wish. Alright. Moving on. Wizards may only cast spells that are in their equipped grimoire. Additional grimoires may be placed in the wizard's click slots, switching between combat. Yeah, that's right. Magic is pretty cool in this game. And I think we get a wizard as our first companion, so. Alright. Older roadman. 4 figures stand before another worldly apparatus. Ancient stone structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins. Ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body. Colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden behind a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with 2 protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Huh.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Alrighty then. Oh, they're starting up a Bayawak. That's terrifying. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then all at once it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black unconscious void. Oh, we're dead. Oh, hello. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with Aedra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of Aedra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. But what's the question? Oh, they're all stone now, except for the man in the robe. Alright. You awaken to find your malaise is broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find Callisto lying prostrate a short distance away, blood pooled beneath her head, no breath escapes her lips. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and take the stuff from my companion. Here, if I can
of course
click on her. There we go. Take all.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
I agree. Hello. That's alarming. Oh, I have a level. Ooh, I get to level up. Alright. You know, I think I've got decent survival. Ooh, I have 6 points. Let's I think athletics will be good for me. Ooh. Oh, that costs 3 points to level up. Ooh, that costs 2. Alright, yeah, screw it. Let's get 4 points into athletics. Seems good. Lesser wounds, mortification of the soul, -2 wound threshold. Actually, let's get some points in lore. That seems good. Alright, sorry. Okay, so we got some class. I can get mortification of the soul. Immediately inflicts enough raw damage on himself or herself to gain a wound. That's pretty good. Lowers the monk's wound threshold, allowing him or her to gain wounds at a faster rate. That seems pretty good. We'll pick up the lesser wounds first. That's good. And we'll see about getting some general talents, or if we have access to a better talent later. Vessel flesh times 2. Vessel flesh. Vessel flesh. Someone being burned at the stake, presumably. More vessel flesh, whatever that is. It's Pilgrim's Crown. And we're gonna travel onward. We can't travel to Gilded Vale directly, so we'll go to Valewood next. But before we do that, I am actually going to put in a cut here so we don't run too long, because that's liable to happen if I travel somewhere else. If you liked this episode, please hit the like button. Dislike button is over there if you want to hit that instead. Subscribe if you want to keep up with this series and everything else that I do on this channel. And comment. Tell me what you think. Let me know. I can't improve if people don't tell me what I'm doing wrong, or if I'm doing things great. You know, I like to know that I'm doing well. So yeah, take care of yourselves, and I will see you again next time.